What? Yeah! 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 What?
All right, guys. Yo. What up, guys? It's your boy T-Devin Whatsblazing the sports, guys. Yes, of course, I am back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers that work. Guys, let's get it. Smash the like. We gonna talk a little bit boxing. All right, we gonna get to it, man. Let me see. Put this down. Come in the chat, man. Hit that like button for your boy T-Devin Whatsblazing the sports, man. I got some ribs smoking. Woo! I'm telling you. I'm working from home, taking a lunch break, got some reels, been smoking. Right now, probably about 3 hours. By the time I get done with this video, put it about maybe 4 hours. We're going to talk some boxing, man. Hit that like! Oh, what's up, man? What do you think about the fights? You know, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Garcia, Canelo Alvarez. What's up, man? School, man, let's talk about it, man. I got some mixed. Matter of fact, I hear some mixed reviews, man. I hear some people talk about this fight this weekend, even though on paper, man, look like it should be some goddamn clashes, right? Clash of the Titans. But what we saw was a little bit different. Now, what we saw, that's what people are talking about. Some say wasn't no fight in the fighting. Some say, oh, no, that was boxing art. That is the art of boxing. And that's what we're going to talk about today, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. My voice is struggling, but I'm going to get through it. You know how I do it, man. We're going to talk a little bit boxing. I don't even know where I want to start with this one, man. Should I start with the upset, Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero? Should I start with Canelo Alvarez versus School? Should I start with Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez? Oh, man. Anyway, man, that boy did his. Listen, I thought he was going to get. Oh, man, I saw him get knocked down in the second round. I was like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? But he bounced back like a champion and won. Teofimo Lopez, you know, I thought in his fight, he was just overall better in every category against Barbosa. Every category, I believe he was better. But now, I want to talk about, let me make sure I got no music playing. I want to talk about Devin Haney. This one right here in the boxing community on YouTube, from what I've been hearing, people having, man, oh my God, it's straight up seesaw. Either they hear talking high about it or they hear talking low about it. High about it, low about it. Extremes, seesaw. Hit the like button, guys. Remember, like, I'm at work. I literally just try to grab a picture and go live as quick as possible. So what you guys are going to get is literally the unfiltered, unthought thoughts from T-Dub, right? I'm going to give it to you now. Let's talk about Haney. Again, there's a lot of people criticizing him on the style of boxing he did. People have different reasons why. Some said, no, it was an art. It was telegraphed to be like that. Some said, no, he's got leftover effects from the Ryan fight. T-Dub, what do you think? Well, listen. I'll tell you what I think. I'm going to give you those thoughts and more. All right. So, Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez on the same card. Devin win his fight. Ryan win his fight. They fight again, right? The first time Ryan won, there was some arsenal in his blood, took away the loss. He had to be suspended for a year. Can't fight for WBC for the racist comments he made. Now he's back. Now, when we look at Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, the fight that happened, right? We're going to look at that fight. I don't care if you're happy that Ryan won. I don't care if you're happy that Devin lost. I don't care. That fight was a fight. That was a fight. Ryan showed speed, tremendous power. Devin showed heart. Something you can't teach. He was a direct definition of, I get knocked down and I get up again. He was a direct definition of that. When he wasn't getting hurt, he was winning. When he wasn't getting hurt, he was winning. But that fight happened. Test result came out. First fight back for both of these guys. First fight back. Devin doing a catch weight of 144 versus Jose Ramirez. I believe Ryan doing a full-fledged 147-pound against Rolly Romero, who is no longer signed with Floyd Mayweather, right? For Rolly said for this fight, man, they didn't even treat him right. Hotel room, I don't believe he had a hotel room. He didn't even have some of the accommodation that should have been made to him. Now we're going to talk about Ryan's performance, Devin's performance. Now, the Devin performance has anything to do with what happened in the Ryan fight? Yes or no? Some say yes, some say no. I'm going to say yes, it did. Now, the first fight. Remember, first fight. Devin came out. Here we go. Devin came out to fight. He was getting knocked down. You know what he did? Got up. Ha, 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 ha. He got up, right? He got up. Now, in the Jose Ramirez fight, some people say that he was running. Some people say that, no, it's a stick and move, stick and move. What are my thoughts on it? And is it okay to run sometimes? Is it okay, let's test this first. Is it okay for a fighter to try to escape and run sometimes? I would say yes, it depends on the situation. If a fighter gets hit with a tremendous shot, whoo, he's like this here, right? If he stands there and trade, he's going to F and sleep. He's going to sleep. But sometimes you might have to move and hold and move to get your faculties back together. Either survive a round or get your faculty back together just to get your feet under you and finish that round and fight. But the thing I think that was wrong with people that look bad in Devin's fight, is that from the second the bell rung, round one, second one, he was. I do think some of those later rounds, he threw a few more punches. Was that sticking and moving? Not really. To me, remember, oh, wait. Sticking is moving is honestly kind of based on the person. This is my opinion. Sticking is moving means I hit you, bop, bop, move a little bit, move a little, come back, bop, 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 move, bop, 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 catch, bop, bop, move, bop, bop, bop. But when you start out, remember, it's sticking and moving. When you start out moving, move. I like it like that. Move. Stick, move. Stick, move. Now, I'll give you my thoughts on, hit the like button, guys, on why I think that was. Part of it, I do believe, was by design, right? But I think the design happened because of what happened in the Ryan's fight. When we saw Devin Haney fight Lomachenko, he fought Lomachenko, right? There was no running. He fought. He about to move a little bit. He fought. When we saw him fight Ryan Garcia, he fought. And in both fights, when one's a southpaw, one's an orthodox, his jab was working like a $2 slut trying to make a buck. But then, the difference between the Lomachenko fight and the Ryan fight is, Lomachenko's fight, he got buzzed, but he didn't get dropped, and he won. The Ryan fight is, he got buzzed a lot, and he got dropped a lot. And I think after that fight, the mental, I think Devin really believed he couldn't lose a fight. I believe Devin really believed. And as a fighter, you almost got to have that. Because you don't ever want to go into a fight feeling like you can lose. Because if you think that way, you can fight that way, and there's a good chance you'll lose. You got to have I'm going to win no matter what. But I think after that Ryan fight, I think mentally he knows that he can get hurt now. He knows that he can get dropped. He knows what it took to recover. Now, so I think when he entered this Jose Ramirez fight, and Jose's known for having power, I don't think he took that chance. I don't think he went into this fight to get a dominating win, physically dominating, not winning more rounds, but a physically dominating win, or trying to stop Ramirez. I don't think so. I think it was like, okay, I'm gonna take this fight. I'm gonna try to avoid every shot possible. I'm not taking no chances. And I want to get the win. And I think that's what he did. I think he moved a lot. Excessive movement. Listen, I like Haney. I'm going to be honest. The people that I don't care much for, but I truly respect their boxing ability, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia. Simple. When you get racist, talking about black people, I'm a black person, get that racial, disrespectful, bringing the dead back to kill them again. When you say stuff like that, there's black people who say, oh man, no, it's okay, man. He don't mean nothing by it. He don't mean nothing by it. If I did what he did right now to another race or religion, I would be fired. It would be hard for me to get a job, and I could be goddamn canceled. That was truly uncalled for, what he did. Truly uncalled for. Porter me would never for. Now, as a fighter, I respect their skills, especially Lopez. I respect the skills. But somebody who underline don't like black people, I don't like you. I don't care what you say. Oh, it's for marketing. Not to me. Not to me. You don't market like that. You can talk about me. You can talk about being me. You can talk about whatever. You don't do that. Not like that, bro. That shows who you really are. Listen, I almost feel like Larry Merchant. I almost feel like telling Theodore Lopez if I was 50 years younger, what? I still, what? Boy, I take this thing. Wow. Boy. Now, besides that, I like Haney. Before this fight, did I think Haney should have been compared to Floyd? No. Did they have some similarities in style? Yes. Why they have similarities? Because Haney, amongst many other fighters, was heavily influenced by Floyd Mayweather's style. Hell, I even liked it. That's the comparison, but when you're talking about what they done in the ring, can't compare that. We always looking to take somebody's spot to put them there for life. He wasn't there yet. And like I said, that performance versus Jose Ramirez. Now listen, I'm going to say this about Jose. It's not all Devin, but a lot of it is. When I saw Jose punching, like, even when he was missing, man, he didn't look good. His combination didn't look good. Jose did not look good. See, you can throw punches and miss and look good or bad. He looked horrible. When I saw Canelo fight in school, his misses still look good. Even though he was missing by a mile, it looked good. And then when he landed, it looked even better. It's a difference. Jose, I don't understand, honestly, how you go this far in your career and you can't cut the ring off. Jose Canelo, maybe it's just you know what? Maybe that's just what the boxing gods do. The boxing gods give us different things, right? Gives us different things. He gave Canelo power and a chin, but he got, tree trunk legs and they get stuck in mud and he can't really move like that going forward because he's getting stuck. Now, we're going to get to the Canelo fight. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, all right? Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. Overall thoughts. Did the fight make me hype for the next fight for Devin? No, it did not. Listen, man. No. Sticking and moving in boxing is like that. Stick, move. Stick, move. It's not move. Listen, I'm going to tell you. Even though I thought Devin did turn it up a couple times. And he could. I think Devin, if he had pushed it, probably could have really hurt Jose Ramirez. But what Devin did, in my opinion, it is nothing compared to what School did. Nothing, man. Listen. Oh, my gosh. I can be critical of Canelo and say, listen, he didn't cut the ring off. I can say that. And I can be true. And I can also be true and say Canelo is going down in his career. There's no more upper body. When Canelo used to fight, man, that dude upper body mobility used to be, he used to slip. When Danny Jacob was throwing like jabs at him, Canelo slip, slipping all of them. Slipping them. Like somebody trying to serve him child support papers. Slipping them. Can't touch this. Dun. Can't touch this. But in the last few fights, he's been more of his style has really come. It used to be broader. It's really narrow now. Come forward. Don't even throw the jab as much. Look for the big hooks to the body, hooks upstairs. That's it. He has really, dimension is not as wide as it used to be for Canelo. And in School, to be honest, he could have beat Canelo. Some thought he might have stole some rounds from him, but he could have really beat Canelo. Now, let's get to the cutting the ring off versus somebody moving a lot. What's up, Strapbook Boxing? He says, peace to the brother. Love time to hear on my part. How's the family, man? Family's good, man. Family's good. I'm working from home today. Decided to talk a little bit boxing, man. What I need to do, because I'm building an office over there, and honestly, I've been on delay for a long time. So I'm in just behind this unfinished wall. I really need to finish. I need to run some exhaust stuff over there. I need to finish the office. But until then, hey, we make it do what it do. So now let me shout out to Scrapbook Boxing, man. Now, difference between somebody that moves a lot and cutting the ring off. In my opinion, Skull was not just moving. A lot of time, that is the direct definition of you can't get me done. The way he was moved, bro, I mean, he was like, he like, like he was looking to like run, bro. Like that is not even moving. That was like, and then he started dancing, squat with it, squat with it. That was, listen, man, he had the timing. He was able to counter Canelo. If he would have just stopped as much, a little bummer. If he didn't stop that running and moving like that, like listen, it is extremely. Even though Canelo did a horrible job trying to cut the ring off, it's like, but it's really hard to cut the ring off on somebody who's not moving in a boxing stance, but literally just trying to get out the way, literally just trying to play, and they wait for you to punch, and they're gonna shoot out the other way. Listen, it's really hard, man. But now, and I'm going to come back to that. I want to touch Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. I gave you my thoughts earlier. If you ain't see it with the video over and watch what I said about Devin. Because anything I'm saying now, I don't know. I don't have no script. I don't have no video play layout. I don't have none of that. I just go live when I can, get this work in when I can, like I know. Ow! I said Devin, when he fought Ramirez, I think that style might have been planned, but I think it was heavily influenced on what happened versus Ryan Garcia fight. In the Ryan fight, the Lomachenko fight, Devin had that dog in him. Ramirez fight, Devin had that dog in him. Jose Ramirez fight, there was no goddamn dog there. That was no dog. That was, I don't want to get hit with a big shot and hurt from second one of round one. It wasn't an entertaining fight. I do believe the Ryan fight has something to do with it. Now let's talk about Ryan's fight versus Rolly. Do I believe Ryan's performance has something to do with the Devin fight? Absolutely. Actually, yes, I do. I do think. Even though he was the one that technically won and got it stripped, even though he's the one that was getting all the knockdowns, you got to ask yourself, how the hell do you put out a performance like that versus Devin? Put up a performance like that against Gervonta Davis? Put up a performance like that against Luke Campbell? And you just come in and you ain't doing nothing. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but maybe it's a possibility that the Austrian could have had something to do with it. And because it's the first time you got caught, don't mean it's the first time it's being used. Because the punch output just wasn't there from the start. The punch output, the jab wasn't there from the start. The combinations wasn't there. Do y'all remember how he went out to Gervonta Davis? Went out to Devin? What was it? It's like he didn't have the fight in him. Too comfortable with accepting a loss versus Rolly. Too comfortable. Somebody said that, hey, if he had to be clean for his April 20th test, You know, he had to make sure nothing was in his system. And sometimes when you cycle off like that, like when you take performance stuff and you had to perform at this high level, but then all of a sudden you have to come all the way off of it, you can have withdrawals. And now normally when you could throw this high output, you can't now. You do even a little bit less than if you didn't take it because it's just a complete change. But again, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody got to explain to me because honestly, this wasn't. Rolly did not do a lot, man. Rolly didn't even throw that many punches. If that knockdown didn't happen in that Rolly fight, I mean, it would have been a lackluster fight too. Rolly wasn't throwing. Ryan wasn't throwing. Devin wasn't throwing. Listen, I gotta be honest, man. That card was not exciting. Now, if you are a boxing fan and you like to see an extremely low output of punches, and you want to see if somebody can move, and just touch you and move, and then hey, that was for you. That's for you. But for a majority of fans that want to see boxing, that the main thing in boxing is punching and punch somebody, it just wasn't a weekend for it. It just wasn't, right? And then like I said, we go over to Canelo versus School. To me, Canelo is going down. His legs are, and like I said, they starting to get tired quicker. He can't cut the ring off like he want. His dimensions from the things he was able to do when he's younger, they are getting more limited now. The upper body movement is slipping and coming in. It's not there like it used to be. His timing is not there like it used to be. Now, we finna get to part of the video. So Canelo still got the win over School. What School did to Canelo gave a lot of people hope and inspiration that Terence Crawford could possibly really beat him. Now listen. Remember, this is uncut, unedited. These are thoughts literally coming on my head right now. I haven't really thought this out. I'm thinking it out live right now, live. But during that time, I was thinking like, oh man, shit, Terence Crawford does have a real good shot, Now, I do not believe the Crawford fight versus the Canelo fight is going to look like School versus Canelo. I do not believe Terence Crawford is going to move nearly as much as School. I don't believe so. And if he does not move as much as School, he is going to be susceptible to get hit more than School got hit. And even though I believe on fight day, Terence might even look bigger or equal size to Canelo. Canelo is used to fighting bigger people, hurting bigger people, making bigger people retreat. Listen, man. I at first thought that this was clearly had to favor Canelo. I mean, I would say that I am moving Terence up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely pulling for Crawford. I'm definitely pulling for a guy who was at 147, only one fight at 154, and then had to wait this whole time with no fight. Waiting this whole time. And then going to September to fight a much bigger opponent. And there's going to be a lot of pressure on Terence not to move like that. And if he doesn't move like that, Terence is going to get hit. And if you think Madrimov was able to hit him, Canelo's hitting harder than Madrimov. And just because you weigh the weight doesn't mean your muscle strength is maxing that weight at all. It doesn't mean that. It just means that you put the weight on. I don't know Again, man, it's tough one. A tough, like I said, I can see how Crawford wins. Now, I really do believe Crawford might have to really use the stick and move. Not the move stick. It's a difference, right? Devin used the move stick. School used the move, dodge, stick. I think if Crawford, one, the jab has to work. It has to work. Rinse, dude, $2 slut trying to make a buck, 800 by tomorrow. It has to work. Has to work. I think the jab working, the angles. Hit him, boom, step over left, step right, boom, boom, counter. School did really good countering. I thought he countered Canelo good, but he didn't do a lot of leading. I think Terence Crawford got to mix it up. He got to throw some. The jab got to always work, and he got to lead the shots. Be ready for a counter. Then he got to counter shots. But I think he needs to move. You do need to keep Canelo's feet from setting, but that doesn't mean running. It just means stepping over left, stepping over right. Just little subtle movements. Boom, boom, boom. And you have to do it all night. You have to do it all night. I don't think Terence Crawford is going to stop him. If he does, listen, Crawford stop Canelo, that might be the biggest shocker of the decade. That's not just him winning, but if he stops Canelo, that would be the, oh my gosh, of the decade. If Terence Crawford does that, oh man, he's gonna jump so high in that all-time pound-for-pound list. It's gonna be crazy. Hey, what's up, Michael Bay says, my dog, salute. Hey, salute, champ. Yeah, man, I got a chance. I'm working from the crib. I got a chance to go live. So let's talk that boxing, man. And I want to give it to you guys. Unfortunately, I could not make a schedule. But hey, when I go live and you get the notification, watch it out afterwards, man. If you don't catch it, hit the like button, subscribe. Tell me what you think, what you don't think, a video you may want to hear next. But we're talking that boxing, man. And so forth, just to wrap up. Overall, the weekend, oh my God, it was shaped up to be so good, man. Bacoli taking on F.Ed Jabba, Canelo Alvarez taking on School, Devin Haney taking on Jose Ramirez, Teofimo Lopez taking on Barboza, Roller Ramiro taking on Ryan Garcia. Listen, it was set up to be bangers. But it wasn't, man. It wasn't bangers. It wasn't. It was a whole lot of not punching. It's like this. If I go to a NASCAR race, right? I want to see people, I want to see people going around that lap at ultra speed. But when I get a little grandma there doing 60 miles an hour, right? And let's say grandma wins the race, right? She's going 60 miles an hour. Everybody else, but they trying not to hit her going 60, and they hit each other, and they crash, and all the cars crash. Grandma don't even see what's happening. She called it, and by the time she make that lap, she sees the crash, like, oh my gosh, what happened here? And just cruises around, and all the cars are out the race, but you got to watch her do all the remaining laps doing 60 miles an hour, and she wins. Hey, was it effective? Yes. Did she win? Yes. Did you enjoy it? No. Did you like it? No. Would you want to see it again? No. What's next for Devin? What's next for Ryan? What's next for Rolly? We know what's next for Canelo. What's next for Canelo is Terence Crawford. That one right there. That one. Oh, we're going to do a lot of videos on that. Oh, I already know it. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. But Rolly Romero beat a gun-shy Ryan. The way Ryan was fighting, you would think that he was the one knocked out in his last fight. Like, when Devin did it, his fought Jose Ramirez, We didn't like that. But we kind of like, oh, snap. Those are signs from him fighting Ryan. See, he's gun shy now. He's scared he's going to get knocked out now. And honestly, it's like I said, listen, maybe before the Ryan fight, I believe Devin didn't think he can get beat. I think Devin believed he can beat Ryan. He can beat Gervonta Davis. He can beat Bruce Ennis. He can beat them all. He is uno, number one. But after he fought that Ryan fight, I think that really it let him know that he can be beat. It let him know he can be hurt. And no matter how much you train, and no matter how much you try to self-tell yourself it don't bother you, and then your people telling you it don't bother you, it's in your head. Some people can get past it, some can't. You know? And I think the way that Devin fought Jose Ramirez, I think he would have fought Ryan the exact same way if that was a rematch. I think he would have fought the exact same way. Praying and hoping not to get hit with nothing big and get hurt. Ryan Garcia, I kind of feel that possibly it was the on-stream, man. I mean, he beat Devin. He went on a racist rant. They loved him for it. He called out, wanted to see black people alive, then be unalive again, and his fans loved it. They support him. They loved it. He had all the care in the world. He could say anything. He had all the care in the world. And he goes out and puts this performance out. Now, this is between me and you. Either one, it was the off-screen, or not being able to be on whatever he was on, and his body just not the same without having those performances. Or possibly because outside the black people stuff, Devin went at a lot of things. Not Devin, Ryan. Ryan said a lot of things. A lot of stuff, man, about other things that he's seen, witnessed, saw, or disrespected. He said a lot of stuff. And the part that makes me think that is a chance it could be because of his performance, because it didn't look like Ryan tried. He didn't really put up an effort. And he was so accepting in losing. It's almost like he knew he was going to lose. Maybe somebody told him in the back, like, listen, bro, you disrespected some people that can really get you touched. And you're going to lose this fight. Possibly that. Possibly the off-swing. Those are my two choices. Honest, those are my two choices. I don't know. Those are my two choices. Because he didn't fight like he fought Davis. He didn't fight like he fought Luke Campbell. He didn't fight like he fought Devin Haney. He didn't fight like that. Even Rolando Romero said the difference between the Gervonta Davis fight and his fight was that after Gervonta Davis knocked him down, he got him and fought harder than a mother. But before and after Rolly did it, just didn't do it. I don't know, man. I don't know. But guys, listen, I'm going to get back to my 9 to 5. Hope you guys enjoyed this live. Listen, tell me where you disagree. Tell me where you agree. I don't mind it, man. You ain't got to, think like I think. Just if you agree with it, let me know you agree. If you disagree, tell me why. And then maybe in a video, I'll try to adjust that comment and tell you why my thoughts and versus your thoughts. And hey, we can go with it. Or maybe there's something that I didn't think and you can add to it. Comment below and let me know. This is your boy T Whatsblazing the Sports. And as always, here is What's Blazing the Sports.
What?
Let's go.